This is the famous Burj Al Arab in Dubai, considered one of the world's architectural wonders. However, did you know that Burj Al Arab lacks one essential thing in every infrastructure: a sewage system? Many people would assume that if a building is considered one of the world's tallest buildings, it would have an equally impressive sewage system. This is because it has undergone extensive scrutiny and professional consultation to reach its heights. Unfortunately, that is not the case for Burj Al Arab. In fact, it is not connected to municipally treated wastewater, so when you use the toilet in Burj Al Arab, the waste is actually trucked out of town. Why is it so? What is an architectural error? You will have to watch till the end of this video to find out. Dubai grew to be the world's most flashy city, a desert metropolis home to one of the world's tallest skyscrapers, the Burj Al Arab. The Sherman glass spike is the world's largest building, standing an awe-inspiring 830 meters, 500 meters taller than the London Shard. From its location to the architectural display, Burj Al Arab has indeed merited the attention it has gotten. One of the world's most advanced buildings employs an arcane method to transport sewage to a treatment facility outside town. Many people were taken aback by the incompetence of such a system. So keep in mind that if you happen to visit the Burj Al Arab and use the restroom, someone will have to collect your poop in a truck and transport it out of Dubai. Dubai was once known for its abundance of oil. However, at some point in its history, in the 1990s to be precise, government officials realized that Dubai would run out of oil by 2016. Dubai is no longer the only emirate. It is only one of 7. However, this meant that the city would have to change and shift away from the oil industry. In the mid-2000s, they chose to shift away from oil and toward tourism and real estate. They had no choice. Dubai's value would plummet once the oil ran out. Beginning in 2010, the Dubai real estate market experienced unprecedented growth. But the region started facing some significant problems, making people wonder if Dubai grew faster than its capacity. When the Burj was finished, Dubai was still feeling the effects of the 2008 credit crunch. So it was decided that adding it to the city's already overburdened sewer system was a needless waste of money. The developers believed that trucking the waste out daily would be less expensive than making the necessary upgrades to the short-ton sewer system. The structure can produce an outstanding 15 tons of sewage per day, with a potential resident population of 35,000. The development of the sewage system is currently planned, but it won't be finished until 2025, so if you ever visit the Burj, keep an eye out for the convoy of orange trucks and maybe close the windows. Here's an intriguing fact about the Burj Al Arab. The Burj Al Arab was built with the help of over 3,000 companies and contractors. Its structure comprises nearly 2.5 million cubic feet of concrete and over 9,000 tons of steel. The rail of the Burj Al Arab, built on a man-made island near the Persian Gulf shores, features 2 layers of a non-stick plastic-coated woven glass fiber screen that shines during the day and offers a spectrum of colors at night. More than 450,000 square feet of glass panels were used to construct the hotel's exterior, which helps to showcase the Burj Al Arab's ellipse fountain and fire display. The Burj Al Arab's interior design is based on traditional Arabic hospitality and incorporates earth tones and fine materials from around the world, such as chandeliers, carpets, and 30 different types of marble. The Burj Al Arab's interior features an atrium with a central fountain and a cascading waterfall, as well as columns adorned with 24-karat gold leaf. The 202 suites on the hotel's 28 floors range in size from a little more than 1,800 square feet to more than 8,000 square feet. So after looking at all this, you can't help but wonder if the engineers were so focused on getting the most out of the building that they forgot to include a sewage system. Or was it that having a sewage system built would detract from the building's beauty or quality in any way? The straightforward answer is no. In fact, the removal of the sewage system from the Burj Al Arab was motivated by environmental concerns rather than engineering flaws. Dubai's expansion during the 2000s economic boom forced it to push the boundaries of its current wastewater treatment infrastructure. At the time, sewage from parts of Dubai without mains connections was collected daily from tens of thousands of collection tanks located all over the city and trucked to Al Ulyar, the city's sole sewage treatment facility. Due to the lengthy lines and delays, many tanker drivers began illegally dumping the raw sewage into gullies or behind sand dunes in the desert, which caused considerable controversy. Near the city's primary beaches, sewage that had been dumped into storm drains flowed directly into the Persian Gulf. According to doctors, tourists who visit the beaches risk contracting severe diseases such as typhoid and hepatitis. The Dubai municipality says it will try to catch those responsible, fine them up to $25,000, and threaten to seize tankers if the dumping continues. According to the municipality, the test results show that the water samples are within the norm. According to reports from 2013, the Jebel Ali plant receives 70% of its wastewater from the city's sewage network, with the remaining 30% coming from sewage trucks. A new multi-billion DHS sewage system is scheduled to open in 2025. National Public Radio's Terry Gross spoke with Kate Asher, author of The Heights, Anatomy of a Skyscraper, about what happens to sewage from the Burj Al Arab and other tall buildings in Dubai. In Dubai, there are numerous tall buildings, many of which are not connected to a municipal sewage system. Construction appears to have outpaced installation of such an essential component of any multi-story building, ostensibly with approval from the city planning department. There is some semblance of a system, but it cannot handle the output from an 828-meter tower. Asher explained in the interview that they wait in a line to put it into a wastewater treatment plant. As a result, it's a fairly primitive system. Trucks frequently wait in line for up to 24 hours before being able to offload their payload. According to Gizmodo's calculations, an entire building with over 35,000 people would generate 7 tons of waste per day, in addition to the additional waste from showers, brushing teeth, and other activities, for a total of up to 15 tons of waste per day. Before we go any further, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, Techno-Global Innovation. Let's return to the video now. Can this magnificent building stop transporting poop out of the city in the nearest future? As we have already established, the sewage problem is not a Burj Al Arab problem, but an environmental one. The shortfall of such a system is outstanding, raising the question of how town planning style is more than just designing a beautiful city. Town planners must also consider the impact of population and city growth on the environment and how it will connect with it. Constructing one of the world's finest cities is all well and good. Still, if you have to eliminate the waste using inefficient and expensive trucks, you failed. In a few years to come, Dubai plans to build a new deep tunnel sewage system worth Arab Emirates dirham $12.5 billion to replace more than 121 sewage pumping stations. Gravity is used to collect sewage in the new deep tunnel system. In addition, a $1.3 billion AED project to improve the Jebel Ali sewage plant has been approved. When completed, it will serve 1.35 million people and increase the plant's capacity to 675,000 cubic meters per day, more than doubling its current capacity. The Dubai municipality has announced that 62% of the work on the Dubai Waste Management Center at Warsan is finished. The project, which when completed, will be the world's biggest and most successful energy project of its kind. It's expected to significantly contribute to the Dubai Clean Energy Strategy 2050. According to Dubai municipality, 30 companies hired to provide contracting, supply, and consulting services have spent more than 3.8 million working hours to date. By 2024, the facility will treat 5,660 tons of solid waste daily across 5 burning lines, with 12,480 air filters treating all emissions. According to the statement, the waste will be converted into energy, which will then be used to supply the local electric grid with approximately 200 megawatts per hour of clean energy. According to Director General Dawood Al-Hadri, the Strategic Dubai Waste Management Center has substantial economic, development, and environmental dimensions. It is the world's first in terms of size and productivity. The Burj Al Arab will follow in the footsteps of the Jumeirah Beach Hotel, which underwent some changes in 2019. The wave-shaped hotel debuted in 1997. The Burj Al Arab was designed to complement the natural structure. Sylvia also revealed plans to open a hotel in Europe as grand as the sail-shaped structure, stating that there are some things you want to do in life, and visiting the Burj Al Arab is one of them. A lot of people travel from different parts of the world to visit and snap in front of the iconic Burj Al Arab. The Burj Al Arab's renovation plans are unknown. Still, the opulent hotel has more than 200 suites and 10 restaurants and bars, including the highly regarded Nathan Outlaw at Al Mahara. A portion of the property has recently undergone renovations, with a terrace, a restaurant, pool, beach, and cabana space that juts into the ocean, opening its doors in 2016. The Jumeirah Beach Hotel's renovation will include all bedrooms, public spaces, outdoor and leisure facilities, and on-site eateries. According to Jumeirah, the goal is to bring a new, modern, and fresh look to the landmark. Many people thought that the management would use the opportunity presented by the COVID-19 pandemic to renovate the Burj Al Arab. The facility was closed for about 8 months and only opened on December 21, 2020. To the greatest surprise, they saw the building maintain the same features it had before the COVID-19 pandemic. But we know that in the near future, there will be some major renovation work on the building, since one of the significant problems that have been identified so far is the sewage problem. We are optimistic that the Burj Al Arab owners will be looking into that. The government has shown dedication in trying to fix the sewage problem that the city has faced for over a decade. If there is one thing that we have learned from the growth of Dubai and the construction of Burj Al Arab, is impossible is not a chapter in their book. They have fought through various challenges, and the truck poop incident will soon be a page in their history. If you like this video about why Dubai has to truck poop out from the Burj Al Arab, then make sure to watch any of the videos on our YouTube channel, Techno Global Innovations.